Powerful close combat with long range makes Donkey Kong devastating. Generally, it seems like faster characters are being put into my roster, so Donkey Kong's speed is slightly amped. His non-flinching trait, within a few exceptions, is slightly damped. There isn't much to change about Donkey Kong, but I did make some minute or a little more drastic changes. Well, you'll see. DK's current color changes are fine. Two which have bow ties instead, though, would be a nice extra. I would also consider an orange furred costume with a bright blue tie, and perhaps clothing can be thrown on to allude to Chunky and Funky Kong. Donkey Kong's all-star entrance is him busting free from a mechanical barrel. The series' main entrance is arriving by Jungle Vine. Now for Donkey Kong's moveset. Giant Punch, why change this? But the hand slap, this one I changed a bit. It has a bit more range, tap the button very quickly to do more damage, and tap it rhythmically for more range and knockback. The Spinning Kong, its horizontal recovery is greater than its vertical, but that's really no change. Coconut Toss. Now this is a very special move. You only have 2 coconuts to throw. Your ammo replenishes by 1 every 30 seconds. It is used like Yoshi's Egg Toss, but this move has very limited adjustability, and it's not a recovery move in any sense. The coconuts are large, and they follow its path until it makes contact. It's very powerful, and can also hurt Donkey Kong if thrown upwards. There's a slight chance that the coconut will break into 2 halves. These items are healing items and are worth gunning for. This move was based off of the coconut gun from Donkey Kong 64, but Donkey Kong using a weapon in Smash Bros. Just didn't seem right. I also added Barrel Blast, a very good recovery move, but it has a risk and a cost. Hop in the barrel cannon and it will begin to spin. Press a button to shoot out of the cannon. Don't lollygag though, because the barrel will make only 1 full revolution, and it will end in the direction which you were headed when you actually executed the move. Most likely, that's downward. The higher the damage you are at, the faster the barrel will spin. This makes a challenge out of timing the move correctly. While experiencing the force of the move, DK will harshly hit opponents and bounce off floors and walls. Donkey Kong's special throw from Brawl counts as a special move in this game. It's gotten even more special though. For starters, depending on the weight of your opponent, you will see DK carry his enemies in a different way. Peach, for example, is held under the arm, and Kirby is basically in his hand. When throwing your opponent, they travel as if they've been shot out of a barrel. Although they won't go far, they also harshly hit opponents like Donkey Kong does. That was 6 moves, so DK's headbutt is missing. This has been transferred to being his forward aerial. His previous one becomes his smash aerial. The headbutt meteor smashes as well, but cannot ground an opponent. That ability has transferred to his down special, the hand slap. DK's running attack is a fair distance of a roll. Well, one of them is. His 3-hit combo ends with a fist pound to the ground. DK's final smash is the same. With more smash power, he can increase his amplitude. That's DK. At first glance, his new moves may seem drastic and as if they cramp his style, but that's not exactly the case. They cover up some weaknesses that DK had. That being said, there are many limitations not only causes you to use them economically, but to choose between them and possibly make rips. Therefore, when playing as DK, the additions will take the furthest back seat you can think of, even if you wanted them to call shot. This one was surprisingly short.